Hello and welcome to this new video of couberdotnet. In today's video, we will discuss about the Portugal D2 Visa, or the Entrepreneur Residency Visa. Entrepreneurs seeking to establish or acquire a business in Portugal have the option to apply for the D2 Visa, also known as the Entrepreneur Visa, provided by couberdotnet. This visa offers several advantages, including a residence permit in Portugal and the freedom to travel to other Schengen countries without requiring an additional visa. The Portugal D2 Visa is particularly attractive to individuals with entrepreneurial ambitions who aim to start a new business in Portugal or expand their existing enterprise to the country. It is specifically designed for individuals who are not citizens of the European Union or the European Economic Area. The Portugal D2 Visa is a means for entrepreneurs to obtain residency in Portugal. It is granted to those who intend to establish a new business or purchase an existing business in the country. Unlike visas such as the Golden Visa or the D7 Passive Income Visa, the Portugal D2 Visa distinguishes itself by not requiring a substantial investment or a steady passive income. Instead, it emphasizes the importance of business investment and the presence of a viable business concept. This visa accommodates a wide range of business types, ranging from small cafes to large real estate agencies. While there is no minimum investment requirement for the visa, applicants must have sufficient funds to establish and operate their business and support their livelihood in Portugal for a year. The visa is initially valid for 4 months, during which the entrepreneur must enter Portugal and apply for a residence permit. The residence permit obtained after the D2 visa is valid for 2 years and can be extended for an additional 3 years. After 5 years of residency, it is possible to apply for Portuguese citizenship or permanent residence. 1. Entrepreneur route. The Portugal D2 Visa encompasses 2 distinct categories to cater to different types of entrepreneurs. The first category is the entrepreneur route, which is suitable for individuals who intend to establish a new business or expand an existing business in Portugal. To qualify for this route, certain essential requirements must be met. 1. Obtaining a NIF, Portuguese tax number. 2. Opening a business bank account with a Portuguese bank. 3. Establishing a Portuguese limited company, LDA. 4. Employing an accountant who is well versed in the Portuguese tax system. Additionally, it is necessary to demonstrate sufficient financial means to initiate and manage the company, including meeting obligations such as paying annual corporation tax and social security contributions. 2. Independent service provider route. The second category, known as the independent service provider route, is specifically designed for individuals who offer services to local or global clients. This route has fewer requirements compared to the entrepreneur route. Here are the key aspects of this alternative. 1. Obtaining a NIF. 2. Opening a bank account in Portugal. 3. Providing proof of relevant experience or qualifications. 4. Demonstrating the existence of a contract with one or more clients. If the services provided are delivered remotely to clients located outside Portugal, it may be more suitable to consider alternative visa options such as the D7 Passive Income Visa or the Digital Nomad Visa. Valid travel insurance. Home country. Raise external resources. Portuguese authorities. Who is eligible for the Portugal D2 Visa? Entrepreneurs may be eligible for the Portugal D2 Visa under several conditions, such as 1. Acquisition of a Portuguese company. 2. Having a pre-existing company abroad. 3. Intending to open a branch in Portugal or proposing a comprehensive business plan for a new company in Portugal. The applicant must demonstrate the potential economic and social contributions of their business to Portugal. Required documents for Portugal D2 Visa application. The application for the Portugal D2 Visa requires the submission of both business and personal documents. Required business documents. Business documents include a detailed business plan and, if applicable, company registration documents, contracts, invoices, financial reports, and a bank statement. Portuguese authorities must be convinced that the business or service operations will generate sufficient income to sustain the applicant's stay in Portugal. This income can come from a company incorporated in Portugal or from contracts with clients. In addition to a comprehensive business plan, it is necessary to provide proof of means of subsistence, typically indicating sufficient savings for at least a year, equivalent to the Portuguese minimum wage. Now, let's further explore the necessary documents for your D2 visa application in Portugal. A declaration stating that you have invested or intend to invest in Portugal is required. This declaration should detail the type, value, and time frame of the investment. Factors such as the economic, social, scientific, technological, or cultural value of the investment will be taken into account when assessing the visa application. Creating job opportunities in Portugal will significantly enhance the application. A meticulously crafted and comprehensive business plan is required. This plan will be rigorously evaluated based on its social, economic, and cultural implications. It must demonstrate how the business will thrive and contribute to Portugal's economic growth. Proof of having the financial capacity to support and sustain the company throughout the planned stay in the country is essential. Demonstrating the financial viability of the business and its ability to prosper during the stay in Portugal is crucial. The share capital represents the minimum initial investment required to ensure the smooth operation of the business, even during periods when it may not generate profits. Small businesses in Portugal usually have an average share capital of €5,000, which is a benchmark worth considering when applying. Evidence of having established a company within Portuguese jurisdiction or having adequate financial resources in Portugal, as well as documents indicating the ability to establish a company in the country, are required. For independent service providers, a written contract or proposal outlining the services to be provided must be included in the application. Required personal documents. You may be asked to submit the necessary personal documents, including an application form, a valid passport, a bank statement demonstrating sufficient funds to live in Portugal, proof of accommodation, a certificate of clean criminal record, valid travel insurance, and 2 color photographs, 3 by 5 centimeters. Proof of sufficient financial resources to support yourself and your dependents for a year, such as bank statements separate from your business earnings, is required. The primary applicant should have at least the equivalent of the minimum annual salary, currently set at €9,120. An additional 50% of this amount, €4,560, is required for a spouse, and an extra 30%, €2,736, is needed for each dependent child. Therefore, a couple with one child should have around €16,416 annually to meet the financial prerequisites of the Portugal D2 Visa. A clear criminal record certificate from every country where you have resided for more than a year is typically required. This document should be no more than 3 months old at the time of application. It is important to note that having a criminal record does not automatically exclude you from meeting the visa eligibility requirements. Stay tuned for our next video, and have a fantastic day.